And it started up here at the upper left. We have the one, the only.
And that, of
Fruit
course,
Dealer.
is Fruit Dealer.
Audience going crazy right now. Down here
Rightfully so.
at the bottom right, formerly known as Into the Rainbow, he has changed his ID. He is HopeTorture.
And I have to say, I'm a little bit excited because these are the best spots that Fruit Dealer could possibly hope for. He's as far away as you can get, and that's actually a pretty good distance away. When you're in closer positions, if he's on either side of you, then he can get into your natural extremely fast from his own natural, and that gets extremely hard to deal with. But as is, it's already looking pretty decent for Fruit Dealer as far as Delta Quadrant games go.
Yeah, definitely very far away from his opponent. He will probably be expanding here unless he does take out the destructible debris over here. HopeTorture, known for having very strong harassment. He is really good with medevacs. If you're a Zerg player and you get to the mid to late game, you've got to hang on.
Yeah, and you know, there's a few ways you can deal with medevac harass. Of course, having your creep up everywhere so you can scout is very important. Having your overlord space correctly is quite important. And getting a lot of mutalisks or infestors is going to be the best way to deal with that really mobile threat. Now, we've seen Fruit Dealer likes both of those. He likes to open mutas and go into infestors, which is fine, but there's going to be a timing in between large muta numbers and infestors having that presence that if HopeTorture takes advantage of that, it's going to be very good for our Terran player.
We do see HopeTorture going to finish the refinery and the barracks. Pretty soon we're going to see what kind of build he's actually going to go for.
That's right. And our Zerg player, Fruit Dealer, he's going to go ahead and probably get speed first.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
Sometimes he does open Roach first, and that can be a pretty interesting opening on this map. You know, if it's close positions, he can get right over there and harass the depots at the wall, or if there's no depots at the wall, and sometimes just walk up the ramp. But it looks like he's going to go for speed.
Sending the scouting SCV, he is going to see exactly what his opponent's up to. Note he did get an extractor first. He only has one drone mining Vespian gas right now, and he is indeed, as you predicted, Artosis, going for link speed.
That's right. Now, if he gets a second queen or goes ahead and goes straight to lair, that's going to be the next interesting thing that we're going to have to watch for here. He's only mining with one drone, which makes me think he's going to pop out a second queen, but he's got to get that hatchery up first.
Here's the hatchery, and it gets planted. Meanwhile, the SCV is chased out. Well, obviously you didn't see the hatchery get planted. This SCV will get picked off. Meanwhile, we have the tech lab here coming up and the factory. What are your thoughts, Artosis?
Well, it's pretty standard. Not sure exactly what strategy is going to go for. Maybe blue flame Hellions, because that is pretty good on this map. The natural is very open, especially with the speed first build. You're not going to have your spine crawlers up by the time it gets there.
The SCV has actually managed to stay alive this entire time. I predicted it would have been picked off. So that means he did, if I can just grab the Terran structure here, spot the expansion.
That's right. Now, a second queen is being made here by Fruit Dealer. He's going to want to use the extra energy to lay down a creep tumor pretty quickly here. He's got to get his creep up. That is actually the most important thing in Zerg vs. Terran nowadays, is having good creep coverage. That is what ZVT has evolved into at this point.
Well, when you got a lot of creep everywhere, your units move so much quicker. You're going to get surround your opponent a little bit faster. Hellion actually pops out. I didn't expect him to actually sneak out of there.
He's got to be careful, though.
Yeah, it's already in the orange.
Drawing the Zerglings over to his Marine.
Meanwhile, we have the second command center on the way. So this Hellion basically is going to clear all the ground out here and allow him to get an expansion up.
This is very interesting, too. He's getting siege tanks with siege mode right now. Now, this is going to allow him to do what we saw him do against Czech Prime, which is just go 3 base, huge timing push, and that is so deadly on this map.
The Hellion has managed to get inside the base, but the creep tumor was up. These links going to get over there a little bit quicker. Takes out the Hellion.
And the crowd going wild at losing that first Hellion, man. It is just electric in here.
We have a siege tank on the way now, and he is going to be upgrading siege mode to keep this expansion safe. We do see a lot of players get the orbital command before lifting, dropping that first mule here, but he will have that expansion up very soon.
Now, Fruit Dealer has got his lair already, but not doing anything with it quite yet. There we go. Starting a Spire, as you see on the production tab.
Right up here, Spire on the way. This could be pretty strong against HopeTorture's expansion build because there's a lot of area that he's going to have to defend. His buildings, as you can see, pretty spread out. Meanwhile, he's getting a second factory, so we're going to see some more mech-oriented play.
But he does have the armory up.
Oh, take a look at that.
Definitely going to have some Thors out here pretty quickly, just getting the initial siege tank or two to set up. They're going to, of course, help clear the rocks first at the expansion, but then they're going to be set up, and he's not going to be very attackable, especially if he has a couple Thors out. With a couple Thors, you can cover both mineral lines quite easily against Mutila's Grass.
Looks like he's actually going to expand to the back location. He gets this up a little bit later, but honestly, it's going to be a lot safer, at least if he gets attacked by ground.
You know, this is pretty interesting. Look at this, attacking those Zerglings, make them back up. Nice positioning by Fruit Dealer to watch everything going on and seeing what units are popping out. But, you know, this is actually very similar, in fact, almost exactly the same as what he did to Check Prime, which shows us, you know, he did the same build every game in the TVTs that we saw a couple of days ago. Against OGS and Snare. Now he's doing the same build that we saw him do TVZ here. So he definitely likes to keep with the strategies he knows and likes. Yeah,
that's very true. He's going to be turtling for at least a little while here. Now, it's funny when you look at these two guys, totally different styles. Fruit Dealer doing different stuff every game. And yeah, HopeTorture really kind of sticking with one build. This is the build I want, and I'm going to use this and practice it most and try to win with efficiency.
Now we see Evolution Chamber and the Infestation Pit going up for Fruit Dealer while he takes that third base at another main. Pretty interesting. Not making a ton of mutas, but he's going to be able to probe at least a little bit with the mutas he has, despite the Thors being there. You know, if he techs straight up to Hive, that could be a pretty good move for Ultralisks.
Yeah, that could be a very strong move for Ultras, actually. And one thing about Fruit Dealer is it does seem like he wants to just stall in the mid-games.
Yeah.
He wants to stall out until he can get enough gas and get those Ultralisks out. 3 mutas out here. This shouldn't be too impactful, but we'll see.
Yeah, look at the Thor just making them fly right away. But, yeah, well-placed Thors. No damage done by those mutas. And it looks like he's making the Roach Den and a Baneling Nest. So he's going to go ahead and go Infestor Tech right now. That's his plan. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can control them a little bit better than Check Prime did in the match. You know, he had a lot of Infestors to a very similar opening by him as well.
Got another expansion over here. Note the locations he's expanding it over here and up here. That means if Terran pushes one, the other expansion will at least survive. Yeah. So he's spreading himself out. Meanwhile, the Terran looks like he's going to try to secure this location pretty soon here, or a command center, rather, actually almost complete here. By the way, guys, I do apologize. I know I sound like I have throat cancer. I just had a cold. I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. But not calling in sick today. No way. No sir. You cannot miss this match.
Now, I love what we see Fruit Dealer doing here. I wish he'd spread creep a little bit more aggressively, but other than that, you know, spreading these bases out, it's going to be so hard to get attacked. And look at that, Zerglings cleaning up any scouts that HopeTorture does send out. But, you know...
Scouting Marine over here is going to spot this expansion. And he knows. He sees the creep.
But at the same time, Command Center landing at the natural of HopeTorture, so his economy is actually getting pretty huge at this point. Also, we have a Hive making for our Zerg player.
So Hive on the way. He does have a lot of gas stocked up. He's sitting back, meanwhile taking out the destructible debris over here, and he's going to be able to expand to that gold expansion.
Now look at this Evolution Chamber. He's getting melee attack. This means 100% he is going to go Ultralisk once he hits that Hive, not Broodlord. He does have the Spire, so he had either option open to him. So definitely we're going to see him rush right up to Ultras, and it's going to be off about 4 base. He doesn't really have drones at his newest expansion yet, but off 4 bases, you can get a lot of Ultras to complement your Infestors, and that's going to be a scary army.
We have a drop coming over here. He is moving out, and he is going to be going for this expansion over here. So it's starting up. He is actually beginning his harassment phase, but the Muta spotted.
He's just going to slow that down, targeting the medevac. Can he get the medevac? It's huge if he does. He gets the medevac. A bunch of Marines stuck on the high ground. Totally useless right there.
He's going to expand again. It's turned into a macro game. Economics is key on this map. He's going to take the gold location. I'm predicting the Terran player probably not going to expand or push out, until he's at about 160 supply, maybe even more.
Yeah, in fact, he may even want to max out before moving out, but that can be scary because as we've seen from Fruit Dealer, if you let him get a bunch of bases going, he will get like 80, 90 drones. He'll lose his first max, but the second will be almost pure ultra, and he will roll you over.
Now we see that he is also getting overlord speed, excuse me, and I'm expecting to see ultras pretty soon here.
Yeah, he's getting Baneling speed. He's just basically upgrading everything. He has a bunch of ultras making right now. Roach, Baneling, Ultra, Infester, and Zergling. He is using a lot of the Zerg arsenal right now.
The Zerg just waiting to see if Terran's going to move out. He wants to counterattack if Terran pushes. It doesn't look like HopeTorture is actually going to do that, though.
No, it looks like HopeTorture is going to play very safely. Now, the maxed biomech army of, a bunch of siege tanks, Thors, and ultras are out.
Ultras are out.
But anyways, this army, it can be quite fearsome. What he's going to need to do is snap the Marines with the fungal growths, and we see a drop going over here.
He's going to try to drop again. Now, he didn't have that momentum from the previous game to get off a very effective drop. You can see the spine crawlers here, and actually an Ultralisk and Queen just sitting over here flirting with each other. I don't think this is a good idea to drop in attack. He doesn't know that the Ultralisk is here, though.
He can snipe anything in there, and targeting the Queen, takes the Queen out, picks it up, losing only one Marine. Decent move right there, but he does not want to lose that. Look at this, another drop over here. And fungal growth, there you go. Infester's very good against this type of harass, but he should be targeting that medevac. There we go. Gonna take that out, and these Marines are gonna go down.
Well, that attack was pretty much useless. Looks like he will at least get the Queen. He does get the Queen. But you need to do more harassment than that. We got another drop over here. And
he is waiting for it.
He's ready.
Go, fungal growth, man.
Is he not gonna do it? He's not gonna fungal growth?
Gonna wait till they're all out, perhaps?
That must have been a miscontrolled move there. He does fungal growth, that cleans that up.
Drop those infested Terrans, take that out.
This Marine's actually still alive, by the way.
Very annoying Marine over there. All right, in the middle of the map now, it looks like it is time. HopeTorture, he is moving out. He's at 174 supply after losing those drops, which is, so it was basically max. And here we go. Oh, Fruit Dealer not wasting any time, looking like he wants to engage, but so many siege tanks.
He backs up right now. He's just trying to stall. He wants to get more Ultralisks. Meanwhile, the Marines stimmed, rush towards this expansion. I don't know if Fruit Dealer can save it in time.
Looks like he's going in the wrong direction and just targeting the hatch, maybe? Nope. And just going to go right through all this. But there's a lot of Banelings coming in here with Infestors. And bam!
Oh my god. He saves the expansion.
Beautiful moves by Fruit Dealer.
Ultralisks, by the way, small counterattack over here towards this expansion. Not that impactful, though. Humiliated medevacs, I almost called them dropships, backing off. We have a small Viking fleet. I think he might try to land and just take out this expansion. Not a bad idea at all. Meanwhile, another push going up to the top right here. He needs to get rid of one of these hatcheries, or HopeTorture's economy is going to be out of control, especially with the gold expansion now taken.
You know what's really great right now? Oh, he's attacking up this hill. Hold that thought. Some ultras up there, but he's got to bring more. Looks like these ultras going to fall very quickly to these Marines. But flanked! Look at this. Beautiful. The Infestors bungling and just surrounding everything. Oh my god, this is how you play Zerg.
The Fruit Dealer's fruit is just too good. You gotta buy it, and it's being sold this game. He's moving in from the bottom here. This might be the last chance here for Terran to try to do any damage. Sieging up at the wrong time. Meanwhile, counterattack down here at the Planetary Fortress.
Baneling's going for the SCV so they cannot repair. Cleaning up the attack of HopeTorture. And oh my god, Fruit Dealer. He is so good.
He is so good. In fact, he might even be able to save this expansion.
Oh, I think he might. He has a lot of Speedlings coming in here, and they're going to surround these Marauders. They have to be picked up. And the Ultralist on the counterattack with some Roaches. Just so many Ultras out for Fruit Dealer right now.
Fruit Dealer, one of the only Zergs to make it this far in the tournament, is now dominating in a matchup I think a lot of people expected the Terran player to be dominant on, at least on this map. So he might be able to get this expansion, but I think he's just going to run him over here.
It looks like he's going to rush in here, and HopeTorture knows he's in trouble. This is one of the worst maps for Zerg, but really, HopeTorture didn't do enough damage early, and look at this. This is that Ultralisk army that Fruit Dealer is becoming so well known for.
So I think that's going to be GG in a minute here. We're going to go into game number 2. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is, you know, I wonder if HopeTorture will learn from this. Such an amazing game by Fruit Dealer, but HopeTorture's got to put on more pressure early in the game.
Unbelievable. He will take out this expansion, but of course he won't have a base, so that doesn't really matter.
Nothing left here. Dropping some extra ultras, laying his own creep in there with the overlords he brings.
Wow, he was actually that behind on mules.
Yeah,
but he actually dropped it. That's embarrassing.
They aren't going to help him right now. So many ultras. Fruit Dealer.
And these guys, it's actually probably mutiny. They're trying to fly off of this area and leave the map because you wouldn't want to be on there. In that case. GG. Over here at the upper left, or lower left, rather, excuse me, the Fruit Dealer. Whoa, so many fans for him. Down here at the bottom right, formerly known as Into the Rainbow, he is none other than HopeTorture. Right. There we go. Got to get those timings out right.
Now, it's close positions by air. It's kind of interesting because the ground route is quite far. It's going to make Mutalisks a really great choice. And it could make something like a Banshee Rush very effective, but that is not really the style that we've seen so far out of HopeTorture, so I don't expect to see anything like that. But I would definitely like to see a Mutalisk opening by Fruit Dealer here.
As you can see, they're just out of vision of each other. Interesting scouting path. We normally see Zergs come from right here and spot. And I don't know if you guys are picking up the sound of the audience here in my headphones, but it is like the building is actually shaking. It is so crazy down here. It's so awesome. Here comes the drone. Going to expand.
Yep, he's going to go ahead and take a hatchery first. Now, this is pretty cool. If you go hatchery first and you skimp on the ling speed, you can actually get mutas out to stop the tank drop. So if that's what he ends up doing, but again, that's quite risky because without ling speed, you really don't have anything to stop other early attacks. So there's a lot of gambles that could take place here.
Gambling, of course, illegal in Korea, so these guys are quite risky.
More risky than we even thought.
Scouting drone here. Now, he actually got his Overlord over here. He's not going to use the Overlord to scout. He needs to get position over here and see if the Terran's going to expand. So he's going to send a drone out. And this is an interesting path he's actually going here.
Yeah, he actually...
Does he actually not know?
Yeah.
He actually doesn't know. Oh, my God. This is so bad.
He didn't see any buildings as he went over. I thought he saw the SCV go by, though, which would give it away.
Well, he clearly wasn't looking, so this is going to be awkward. This might mess up the build order that is planned out here from the Terran. So he's going to go up here. He probably assumes the Terran's actually north.
Yeah, we'll see with where he sends this drone next. Now the hatchery is up. Will he make single queen or double queen? Throwing up that spine crawler right away. The Marine's on the way. He's got a lot of Zerglings making, though. Starting his first queen now at the natural expansion.
Looks like he just wanted to feign pressure. Force the Zerg to make some extra Zerglings instead of drones early on.
Which is a great move, a very high-level move. As long as he's making Zerglings, he's not spending that money on drones, and that affects the economy hugely. But there's a lot of Zerglings out. No walling up right now for HopeTorture. This actually could be pretty dangerous.
So he's sending the links. Looks like he's going to try to kind of MacGyver a wall in over here.
Last second
He does
wall.
get it up. Very nice save.
Now, pretty interesting. A tech lab's going up on both the barracks and on the factory. So we definitely could see a tank drop. And there's a lot of things we could see. Banshees, tanks is being made out of the factory.
You know, one thing about this tech lab is he might have just made that to block the
that's
wings,
quite true.
so that might actually not. But then again, you know what? He could just get a Banshee. I mean, it's pretty convenient to swap right now.
Yeah.
Is he going to do it?
I think we're going to see a drop ship and a tank drop. That's my best guess. And sadly for Fruit Dealer, his layer is not even half done.
Dropship on the way. This is very hard for Zerg to stop. If they get the tanks up in this region, just like in StarCraft 1, it's a nightmare.
Now, there's a few tactics you can use. You can throw some spine crawlers at the ledge, spot with the overlords, and stall a lot. You can actually stall for quite a long time. But with siege mode, they actually deal damage so fast that you should eventually lose the hatchery if the Terran executes this correctly.
He's going to have another queen out here. Just larva injecting, Fruit Dealer, very good at just getting as many drones out as possible. And take a look-see, though. This could be bad.
Yes, it definitely could. And loading 2 SCVs as opposed to the siege tank, this is kind of interesting because he could have done this a long time ago. You wait till the siege tank was almost done. So this is actually a very indecisive move here by HopeTorture.
HopeTorture's going over here. Will the Fruit Dealer have the necessary fruit to deal his way out of this situation? Only time will tell. It's hard to say.
But the Spire, it is being made, and I think he may make some missile turrets here.
Yep.
He does not want Mutas to be able to clear this. And here come those spines.
Take very long to brute themselves, but I think this one should at least be in range.
Yep, it is in range. He's going to have to move that siege tank back, but he has SCV to repair it. Picks it up. Nice move there. And, oh, very good. Look at this. 3 queens hitting that turret, teaming up. And the spine crawler's walking back. Now, see, this is how you do it. You go up, you go back, you go up, you go back. You just try to stall the siege tank from killing you while you get mutas. But, oh, look at this. He needs to move that siege tank back. This is completely crazy. He is blocking this so well right now. Oh, and will he get the dropship?
Oh my God, it lives.
That was huge. He needs to keep that dropship alive. It's very important at this point.
He is still in range of the extractor. That's going to hurt the Zerg's gas, especially if he's getting a Spire.
You know, the Spire is done. We have a lot of mutas making right now. 5 being hatched up. And only 1 missile turret so far.
He's going to go in for again. I don't know if this is going to be in range, but he doesn't want him to get these missile turrets up.
He loses that SCV. That's actually quite bad as well.
Yeah.
He needs that to repair anything mutas attack. And he targets the SCV.
Nice.
Smart move. Takes out the turret. Only 1 turret left. 5 mutas can take that out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Looks like Fruit Dealer is going to go ahead and save his...
He's also stopped a Viking. He was sending a Viking over here for support. Mutas are in the main. This main does not seem to be too terribly well defended. Once again, the Viking manages to stay alive, just like the dropship.
Gets that dropship.
I spoke too soon. He does get the injured dropship.
And there's not a lot of Marines here. But there is a Viking helping out a little bit. The turret gets up, realizes he has to run away. So he has a bunch of damage to mutas. It's going to be harder to remove that tank on the cliff. Expansion
over here at the upper right.
Nice little hidden one. It's going to be one of the last places scouted by HopeTorture.
Now this is
He's going. Targeting the siege tank. And he gets rid of it. There's no dropship, so no problem. Awesome. Healing some of those mutas. He is just dealing with everything exceedingly well.
Normally they're called mutas, but when Fruit Dealer plays them, they're fruit flies. Just annoying the Terran's base.
Yeah.
We got drones going over to the expansion, and Terran, by the way, 1 second, does not have vision of it.
Yeah. He's not really been scouting. He doesn't have a base up, and in fact, look at this main base. He has the command center, so he's going to go ahead and expand, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and keep just 1 factory and add in a lot of biological units.
Could be going Thor Marauder here. That's quite effective. Oh, Muta's a bank in there. Pull back. This turret. Loneliest turret in the game.
It's a Nesh turret. Well, let's see. What are you doing, Fruit Dealer? What's your plan here? Ooh,
yeah, let's take a look.
Let's take a look at his upgrades he's getting. He's getting Overlord speed and Overlord drops, as well as a Roach Warren and Baneling nest. So that is pretty awesome. We could see Baneling drops in the mineral lines. That can be quite good against any sort of anything, man. I mean, it's just great killing SCVs with Baneling drops. But also, I think he's going to stall him out a lot with Roach drops.
Looks like we got an expansion over here at the north. So he's again expanding in regions where the Terran can't attack and kill everything in a line. Much safer than taking this expansion. Muta's down here.
Mutas looks like they're going to be fended off quite easily. There's plenty of missile turrets and Thors all over the place. Now we have Roach speed being upgraded as well as Baneling speed. These He's just getting all his P's and Q's here, Tasteless.
Well, Terran's going to have to do something pretty quick. Terran, hold that thought. Quick drop here. He backs up. He knows the mutas are on the map.
There they are! Going after that dropship. He kills the dropship. That is very nice. The mobility of HopeTorture is being destroyed.
Okay, this is really bad for the Terran. Yeah. The Terran has lost momentum just like in the first game. You actually have to be so effective with your first drop in Terran versus Zerg. It's the only way to get the Zerg completely out of position. And in this case, he has had no efficacy with that.
Right now, 25 supply lead for Fruit Dealer. That is pretty awesome.
Viking, stray Viking out here on the map. He shouldn't have had it out there.
At every turn, those mutalisks are there and eliminating whatever HopeTorture wants to do. I think even now, a player like HopeTorture is going to be rattled.
Yeah, this has to be getting under his skin. It feels like the Zerg is just everywhere and doing everything. And he's got a lot of creep, I want to point out on the map. That's very good if you're Zerg. The units are going to be very mobile. I think this is a last-ditch effort. Unless he's going to go for the gold.
Yeah, he may just siege up here. That's sometimes quite common of Terrans. To siege at the watchtower gives the tanks such vision that they can really maximize their range.
Looks like you're right. He's not going to push. He's actually going to hold his position.
I think that the best thing you could possibly do at this point is just turtle up, half map it, and go mech. Because Fruit Dealer is showing, oh, look at that. Roach is trying to do something.
We got a drop over here in the main. Baneling drop when the worker line. He did get some SCVs, not a ton. Thank God I didn't miss that. I almost missed that.
Fruit Dealer.
We got another drop. Now note, the army is in position over here. This is how you take out Terran, just like in StarCraft 1. You just wait for the Terran where his slow, immobile, but very powerful army is, and attack him where he isn't.
It's such a good move. Now, if we take a look at the unit counter real quick, we have 78 drones against 53 SCVs, so he's doing great. And the drop is now coming. Here we go. This is actually going to be huge. There's nothing there to defend. It's such a single missile turret. And HopeTorture, he cannot be happy with this. A lot of Zerglings, a lot of Roaches coming out, and this is going to annoy him severely. A lot of SCVs dying.
He's just doing so much damage. Meanwhile, another army's moving in over here. He spots the other drop.
Oh no, HopeTorture being peeled apart by Fruit Dealer, just like an orange.
Fruit Dealer taking him out right now. And he's actually going to have another attack over here.
He's going to drop on the army, engaging the main army. This is how confident he is at this point. And the Roach-based army cleaning up, killing siege tanks, killing Thors, killing Marines. Fruit Dealer!
Unbelievable!
Fruit Dealer!
The Terran hasn't even taken care of this drop in the main yet. There's still Roaches killing SCVs. He's not taking out the destructible rocks over here, so it's not like he's going to be able to get an expansion.
Fruit Dealer is unbelievable. He is so good. He's got 4 bases right now, just running circles around HopeTorture.
Fruit Dealer is out of control. I don't know if the Terran's going to even stay in the game for much longer. Oh my God.
Wow.
That is a lot of Banelings.
He is morphing 38
That is so
Banes.
many Banelings. That's the kind of, you can actually like right-click on a planetary fortress and blow it up.
Yeah, he's got about 35 of them right now.
This is going to be the killing blow here to an already almost dead player. His economy is in shambles. Wow. And here we go, drop. He's got Infestors out. He didn't even have to wait until Ultras.
And this style of play that Fruit Dealer does, I have not seen any other Zerg do it. He opens Muta, he gets into all this other tech suddenly.
We got a drop over here in the main.
Oh, well, looks like he will kill a little bit, but Fruit Dealer is going to get angry and counterattack. So I don't know if this is a good idea. You don't want to make Fruit Dealer angry.
You pissed off the Fruit Dealer.
Here he comes.
He's going into the main.
A lot of siege tanks up there, but the Overlords dropping Banes all over the place. Up come the Zerglings, and here are the Infestors. What are they going to do? Oh my God, Fruit Dealer.
Expect GG any second. This game is over. Terran doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of coming back from this.
Oh, infested Terrans all underneath the fungal dropships, and that is it. 2-0.
On the map, Kulas Ravine down here at the bottom right. We have our Zerg player, the Fruit Dealer. That's correct. For the Fruit Dealer. I don't know if you guys can hear the cheers, but people are going crazy. People actually did bring fruit like I asked them to, by the way.
Yeah.
Down here at the bottom left, we have HopeTorture.
Now, one quick thing I would like to point out is this Overlord. Notice how it's floating to the left. Now, if you are one of the 7 Zerg players that has not X'd off Kulas Ravine in your map pool, always scout to the left or right with your Overlord versus Terran, because it gets over the ledge at their choke point before a Marine is out.
Really?
Yes, so that is very important. It's like a free scout to that position if they're there. Otherwise, you can't get that Overlord there because Marines will be out and just catch him.
That is very interesting. Looks like our Terran player going to go for Bear. Oh, no, that's not Barracks first, excuse me. Going for a Barracks, but at the entrance.
Now, I'm excited to see if HopeTorture is just going to do the same thing he's been doing. A lot of harass space play. It's very good here. Ooh, hatch rate first at the goal.
That is risky. Now, this is very interesting.
Yeah, he's got a lot of cool builds on this map. Really, it's very hard to predict exactly what he's going to do because he is the only player that plays Kulas Ravine in 48 different ways, and we've only seen like 3 of those 48 so far at Tasteless.
A lot of this is going to come down to scouting. If HopeTorture is smart enough, he's going to count all the drones and say, wait a minute, you should have an extra base.
Even by the spawning pool health, he should be able to tell that something is up. And out goes that drone. In goes the SCV.
Getting his feet all sticky on that creep. So we're going to have to see. Does he go look up there? If this expansion spotted, it's going to have a way different outcome than if he manages to get away with it. And very nice. As you can see, the Overlord does get over here. Artosis' prediction was correct. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. He builds... There is an Overlord to watch this now. If he builds a bunker, though, and the Marine just goes straight up there, I don't think that there's any way that Fruit Dealer is going to be able to stop this.
But he backs off.
He does have drones, though. He smartly sends drones right away. Those could have definitely harassed and perhaps even stopped a bunker from being made. All right, Fruit Dealer. Pretty cool.
Fruit Dealer is pretty good. He's getting a Roach Warren out now. What are your thoughts?
I think that we may see some sort of 2-base, very powerful attack come out of Fruit Dealer here. He's got to get pretty mobile. The problem is that, any sort of tank drop or something can still take out this hatchery. There is high ground above it. Yeah, that's true. And roaches aren't going to range to hit that, so you need layer tech to deal with it. Basically, I just want to see when he wants to go for his layer.
Tech lab over here. And what is he going to get out of this? Possibly, because he doesn't think he's going to go for... Oh, no, he might actually go for a drop. He's getting a tank. He's going to do it again.
Yeah.
Now, remember, this area is pretty small.
Yeah.
If you have a spine crawler or two here...
It's going to be very hard. The ledge is much smaller than Lost Temple. It can be quite hard to take it out then.
And if HopeTorture starts to lose momentum, it's going to be disastrous. Layer on the way, halfway done.
Yeah, he's getting a well-timed layer here. And this is pretty cool. Those spine crawlers are actually going to have range of almost the whole ledge. And if he could actually spread creep around the other side, that would be the ultimate coolness, but we aren't going to see that here today.
One tank, drop ship. He's making Marines. I'm curious to see what he puts.
Okay. The Marines will snipe the Overlord that is sitting on the ledge, and he won't have any vision. You need vision in this game to shoot things that are shooting from the top of the high ground. So that, I think, is what we're going to see. Just suicide the Marines into the Overlord, and if he doesn't have another Overlord in the vicinity, it could be quite deadly.
Well, I guess he's hoping that they won't have anything else there. He gets 2 Marines and 2 SCVs. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah, I don't know. And notice the roaches. We take a look right over here.
He does not see it.
Look at those roaches right there. They're actually sitting behind. So the area which he can't be hit by the spine crawlers, the roaches are going to cover. This is actually quite brilliant. I had not thought of this till I saw the roaches sitting there.
Here he goes. He's going to drop. We have spine crawlers up here.
Now here we go. It's sieging up.
Here come the
And
roaches.
here come the roaches!
He's going to get the tank.
Beautiful move.
Nice, saves the tank.
Wow. Wow. Just wow.
Oh my God.
Fruit Dealer had some elaborate plans.
I don't even think HopeTorture knows what to do with this dropship now. He seems to be kind of moving it around like,
Yeah, this is
Too bad he can't get up here with the statue. The roaches maybe can't reach him there.
It's too high up.
It's just too high.
We only have 3 range.
Whoa.
Oh.
Got a Viking out here.
Nice. Super good Viking timing right here. And as he kills that, no vision.
He can't see up there.
That's right.
Well, we got
at the same time, Nidus Worm. Oh my God. Beautiful move right here. And a lot of speedlings coming out. SCV's coming, but he needs to kill the Nidus. The Nidus is the important thing to kill here.
There was so much attention being played over here to that we actually
I didn't even notice
that.
that.
That's unbelievable. I think it's going to be GG.
Yeah,
he did it again.
This is so awesome.
Sorry we were a little late on spotting that Nidus Worm, guys. There's so much action with the drop. Unbelievable. That's it. He's done.
Yeah.
3-0.
Crazy, but it is a best of 7.
He's giving him so much fruit. He's shoving the fruit down his throat. He's like, rah, rah, he's killing him with it. Fruit Dealer. Unbelievable. Wow. So, does anybody care if this base is gone? No. I can't even believe HopeTorture's going to stay up here. He knows he's dead.
Yeah.
He knows it's over.
He's, he's mining with mules, and looks like he wants to just bring his Vikings and his medevac over and see if he can do something. That was such a smart move.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed. And the dropship play is beginning, but so many speedlings.
This is just brutal.
Yeah, he's going to lose all of these here. Things just not going well for HopeTorture.
Yeah,
There's basically nothing left.
He does have mules, though.
Yeah, that's true. Those things are pretty good.
Well, this is essentially checkmate.
Lands his Vikings, lets him die.
I think HopeTorture might be trying to regain composure in his booth, going over, right, what am I doing wrong? And there it is, GG.
3-0.
Starting at the south location here, we have a legendary player, the Messiah of Zerg, a Fruit Dealer.
Going crazy in here for him.
So loud in here, it's just insane. Up here at the north, he was formerly known as Into the Rainbow. Changed his name to none other than HopeTorture.
All right.
And he has a lot of fans in here as well. By the way, I apologize for my voice. I have a cold. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow.
I hope you feel better soon, Tasteless.
I was not going to call in sick for this day.
Oh, no way.
No, I'm just not. It's not going to
What would I
happen.
do without you, Tasteless? Without you, I am nothing.
And you can see he's actually just checking right now for proxies. Is he going to hide at barracks anywhere? There's so many locations you can hide structures around here.
Yeah. But no proxies today. By the placement of that barracks, it tells us he's going to make a factory right next to it, most likely.
Yep, right there.
But no gas yet. So, in fact, we may not be seeing that. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's very strange.
Might just throw up a second barracks there or a command center.
We're going to find out soon.
Still no gas. Oh.
Zerg decides to expand.
Nice fast expansion after scouting all the possible areas that you could have a proxy racks.
And I guess he's going to get a command center. That's the only explanation. Now, this area from here to your ramp here is such a large area. It's going to be very difficult to defend.
That's right.
Assuming he gets past this location here.
It's a pretty cool strategy that we're seeing here, but a very late scout here by HopeTorture. Looks like no gas yet from Fruit Dealer.
He actually wants to make the command center over here, but he's blocking from doing that.
Gonna move the barracks down there, though.
I guess he can just wall off this area over here.
Yeah, pretty easily. I like that a lot.
It's pretty smart. I like it.
The new destructible rocks, you know, they have a lot of health, they have a lot of armor. It's going to take a while to get through there, especially as Zerg. Your Zerglings do not do a lot of damage to that. So you kind of have to get roaches up there or something, which are so slow at this point without speed. It's a very safe build that we're actually seeing here from HopeTorture.
Blizzard definitely did a great job by putting stuff like this in the game.
Oh, yeah.
And actually fixing this map, because this map was actually a nightmare when it first came out in the beta. It's so good now.
Yeah, it was pure Cheeseville, and nowadays it's actually getting a lot better. I'm definitely enjoying my games there a lot more now.
So much money on the line. HopeTorture, I mean, he's got to know that he's pretty deep underwater right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to get back here. This is not just about money too. It's about your future career as a pro gamer, sponsorship, stuff like that. And Fruit Dealer, who's been an underdog for multiple phases of the tournament, just keeps proving everybody else wrong.
That's right. Now speed being researched for Zerg player Fruit Dealer, and a lot of barracks being made for HopeTorture. All right,
yeah.
He gets my seal of approval on this build order.
Yeah,
a lot better than what we've been seeing. I like just Marine Marauder play on this map because they can get quite mobile, and it's a hard force to take care of as Zerg.
As he be getting chased away, I doubt the Fruit Dealers experienced this build very much before. We haven't seen this map this opener very much on Desert Oasis. In fact, I've never seen this on Desert Oasis yet. And there's just so many things that Terran can actually do on this map. There's a lot of different cheeses, a lot of different legit builds. It's definitely going to be something he's going to have to adjust to on the fly. But that is Fruit Dealer, man. He's very good at that. So far, we've seen a huge change in HopeTorture's play style. I'm really liking this. This could be a much brighter day here for him.
Yeah, this is what he needs to do if he wants to go ahead and win this. He definitely needs to change his style up. Fruit Dealer's had his number all day long. And this is a really good start. He's going to make a very marine-based army. Now, obviously on this map, you almost have to go Mutalisks as Zerg. It's just so good on this map. Ooh, but take a look-see here. In the main base, we have a Baneling Nest going up right away. So it seems like he has some idea of what's going on here. If he has speed Banelings, this mostly marine-based army that HopeTorture is making will not do very well at all.
It's actually pure Marine right now. He's even making Marines out of the one with the tech. This is going to be bad.
Oh my God. Where is it? I see it on the production tab. It is an infestation pit. Okay. Infestors own Marines in a way that you just don't understand, people. Even if you've seen it and played against it, they own Marines. And along with Banelings, like, he's not going to do any damage to Fruit Dealer here. This is amazing. You expect to see Spire. That's what HopeTorture expected. And the Marines, they are moving out. Wow. This is actually crazy.
And the travel distance is pretty long on this map.
Yeah. But with a force like this, if he opens mutas, then this force is so fearsome, you are actually like, oh no, and you start making a lot of Zerglings. But Marines with Stim micro pretty well against Zerglings. So, you know, he's just going to get out a few Banelings, keep him on the creep, make maybe an Infestor, and it's going to be gross. It's going to be gross. It's going to be human carnage.
He's on the creep now. He stims. He's going in.
He has a very specific timing. Look at this. Here he goes. Banes being morphed. A ton of Banes being morphed. And look at this. He's rallying in there. There we go. And, just a few Marines left. And Fruit Dealer cleaning up this first attack. I don't know how he knows every move that HopeTorture is going to make. This is amazing that he actually opens like this against a Marine-only attack.
Well, it's so smart because this build that we're seeing here from the Terran is designed to beat a player who goes Muta. And I mean, even you said it, you're a Zerg player.
It's a perfect
people go Muta on this map. Yeah. So this counters that kind of timing push perfectly.
Completely.
Fruit Dealer.
Man. He is so amazing.
He's so good. Now he's going to take the gold base.
He is. He's even upgrading pathogen glands is what they're called. It's the plus energy to infestors. And that means that we're going to see a lot of infestors, which I do like. I love the fact that he's actually skipped mutas altogether. He says, okay, this is a muta map. That's what he's going to expect. He's going to be ready for it. I'm going to go completely not muta. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's making a lot of infestors. He's upgrading his Zerglings. He's expanding. You know, infestors aren't the most mobile units, but after defeating that many units already, that many Marines, killing that many, he's already so far ahead that it's going to be hard for HopeTorture to really do anything that is going to scare him.
We got a ton of barracks here. He does have a Thor, but look, when Zerg gets this this hatchery, well, excuse me, when this hatchery completes, Terran is going to have to attack. You cannot let the Zerg sit on the gold base in this kind of situation.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's going to have such a sick economy going, and you do not want Fruit Dealer to have a good economy.
No.
Now, if we take a look here, notice he's making medevacs right now. He may want to go for some sort of drop. He's either going to do a strong timing push with Thor Tank and Marines, or he's going to do a drop. Now, if we look down here in the Zerg main base, notice 2 Spine Crawlers and 2 Banelings. You know what that says, Tasis?
And an Infestor, actually, as well.
That says, yes, please drop me. I would love to.
He's completely prepared for that.
I would like 100 million won. Please drop me. Doing little scans, doesn't want to run into Burra Banelings.
Those are, of course, scans that could have been mules.
Kind of a funny little army composition here.
Looks like he might try to set up and try to shoot the extractors, maybe? No, he's actually going to occupy a gold base.
Yep. But I don't know, man. Fruit Dealer looks like he can just go ahead and take another base right now. This army is not the most mobile thing I've ever seen from HopeTorture.
It's getting Hydras.
Cool.
Expanding the creep. As you can see, he's doing a great job of that. And I got to say, Fruit Dealer's looking very strong.
And we have a drop in the main base of the Zerg.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. We have a drop over here, and it's in a location that's hard to spot.
That's right. And look at this. He's actually done decent damage so far, but here comes the Infestor. Bam! Bungled, but no more units clean it up quite yet, except a few more Infestors
Just shoot some Infested Terrans.
Oh, I love it. And some Terrans popping out as well. Infested Terrans, own Terrans.
Yeah, man. They're pretty good. Oh, it's just, it bungles that and drops this over here. Man, this is unbelievable. Now Terran on the move. Terran's going to try to push. Zerg has to be prepared. He has Hydras and Lings. I don't know if HopeTorture can do this. And another excellent fungal here.
This just slows down HopeTorture. Also wastes a lot of energy on those medevacs. He's got to be careful here, though. Here come the Hydras. Hydras on creep. Very scary. And look at this. Going to engage. Doesn't want to lose all this, though. Marines and tanks, very good against Hydras still. But the right fungal growths will take out those Marines. And here comes a drop into the Terran main.
Into the Zerg's main.
Oh, yeah, into the Zerg's main with the Terran units.
And this is going to be a distraction. That's going to allow him to push
forward.
Oh,
from the low ground.
Very nice.
Awesome move there. He's going to want to pick these units up immediately. Picks them up. Time to run. Doesn't quite fungal in time.
Oh, these are the guys who got left behind. Oh! Okay. Terran trying to get into position. He's going to reinforce his army here. Meanwhile, the gold expansion is up for the Terran. Zerg expands again. But I don't know if Terran is safe in this position right here.
Yeah, this is a scary place for everyone. He's so close to attacking the Zerg, but Fruit Dealer gets so many units, and look at this.
Looks like we got a drop over here.
Looks like he wants to hit the Terran main, and there is nothing in that Terran main. So this is actually something that's going to be so deadly. But at the same time, a push coming. Is he going to push? Some Marines running in.
Bungled.
Gets bungled, but here comes the Zerg drop. Here we go. This is going to be deadly. HopeTorture in a lot of trouble here. He has almost no units anywhere near his main base.
And his other units are just still streaming down here. But at this point, outside of his opponent's base, he has to whip. He's going to lose a lot of depots. Terran may try to just go in here and try to smash the Zerg, finish him off if he can. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, he's losing everything. All of his
links over here on the tanks.
Oh, beautiful moves. And all that has to happen now is this push has to be broken. Can he break it?
This is HopeTorture's only chance is to win with this push.
Right. Targets those banelings, does a ton of damage, and beautiful fungals all over the place. Pushes back the first wave of the Zerg army, but still, there's so many hatcheries here he can reinforce. That is the strength of the Zerg.
Zerg is getting chased down now. He's
dropping a mule for
mules.
repair. I like it.
Not a bad idea at all. But I don't know if it's going to matter.
Many dead hives.
He does have a ton of units over here the Zerg has to be able to get rid of, but meanwhile, he doesn't have anything much in his main. These are all his production facilities. You can see the Marines, the tanks trying to save it. He needs to save the spot.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the gold base may be taking down the drones, migrating up to that new base up north.
Bringing golden minerals as yes.
Well, this is a very interesting situation because the Zerg actually doesn't have much of an army anymore.
And back here, it looks like he is going to stabilize. Very important part of the game right there for HopeTorture.
Oh my God, it's so many spine crawlers.
Oh wow, but look down here, the Terran is moving.
Terran's edging forward.
He's got to be very careful with this army. He has to keep alive. And actually, he's got more supply right now.
Oh my God. I think you're right. But now we could have a Baneling drop over here.
Wow, the Baneling drop could be very good. Running in now. Here we go. Overlords with Banelings being targeted. But he drops them out. Kills a lot of stuff right there. But the Thors live as well as the tanks. SCV's repairing. Wow, this is an amazing push by HopeTorture.
Meanwhile, the production facilities for HopeTorture are actually coming back. We actually might see one of the most insane comebacks of the entire tournament.
Yeah, this is crazy. And right now, he's got this base with all these spine crawlers, also taking an island. Good usage of the drops. Both islands. Awesome moves here under the heat of the battle in this pressure-filled situation. That's exactly what he needs to do.
He's going to engage. He's getting closer.
Zergling's tank splash is going to really hurt those tanks. And Baneling's still being dropped on the tanks.
Wow, almost took out all the tanks there.
Somehow they are all still alive.
Terran's reinforcing.
Wow, this is a constant stream of reinforcements, and it looks like he is in trouble. Look at this, hatcheries going down. If he can get into the main base, all the tech will be gone for Fruit Dealer.
He moves in with some more lings.
Oh my, a ton of Zerglings, but the Marines are here to help. No more Banelings. Oh, I tell you right now, I am actually getting chills up and down my entire body, Texas.
This is unreal.
An epic comeback by HopeTorture. What a crazy game.
This is just unbelievable. I'm totally speechless that the Terran actually has come back. The Zerg still has this location, as well as the islands, but he's going to lose his main.
Yeah, losing the main is actually the really painful part. It's all his tech structures. It's got his lair. I don't know, man. He's going to have to choose which tech structures to rebuild before that layer goes down and throw them somewhere safe.
All right, this is just insane.
Looks like he's scouted now all the Terran new production facilities.
I think Zerg might actually tap out.
Yeah, it's looking not very good. Nice fungals.
Yeah, very nice. Impressive play here. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He is forcing the medevacs to be drained of energy. We have another drop over here. Oh, no, excuse me, full of drones. Oh, but he's going to take out the island expansion.
Wow, one island expansion already going down. This is going to leave him with Spine Crawler Central in the top left island.
HopeTorture tries to expand down here. Denied, however. So many Spine Crawlers here. I don't think this thing is going to get killed anytime soon.
Yeah, he's going to have to use siege tanks over there.
Now remember, Terran only has one expansion, and it is the gold. So maybe if HopeTorture can hang on.
And it looks like he's going to attack into here. Poor move. The Hydra's picking off a lot of important units right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have any more medevacs. It means his island might actually be safe.
Wow, that's actually really nice. Now, let's see here. Taking out the remaining buildings.
He did manage to get one drone over here, so he can retake the island.
But right now, it's pretty risky. Let's take a look at the supplies. Oh, a nice Hydra's coming in. The Marines with no medevacs, but they do plow through. GG, HopeTorture,
wow.
Showing he is not done yet.
Over here at the top center, I guess you could say, we say left side of the map, is the Fruit Dealer. Down here, on the other side, as you can see, by the way, tons of fans here showing up to show their support. We have, formerly known as Into the Rainbow, he is now known as HopeTorture.
Now, HopeTorture likes to torture people by giving them hope. Proxy's a barracks.
Oh my God.
He knows that this map is the best map for 14 commands, 14 hatchery rather. And that is something that, of course, our Zerg player Fruit Dealer loves to do. So if he chooses to do that, this is actually going to be just a build order win. And in fact, he's getting a gas, so this might even be
it's Reaper.
Proxy Reaper.
That's very interesting. This is just, now, remember, there's going to be a small amount of time when the Zerg can spot and be like, wait a minute, uh-oh.
A lot of Zerg players don't wait for that Overlord to finish scouting because it actually doesn't get all the way across the main base before you have the minerals for the hatchery. So I think Fruit Dealer's just going to blindly expand anyways. Looks like maybe. Yeah, he does, in fact, go for the blind expansion without scouting all the way for the barracks. So, of course, that barracks could be anywhere in that base.
So he's got vision over here. He goes, wait a minute, something's going on here.
Yeah, this is, this could be quite bad.
Remember, in the patch, the Reaper build time was reduced.
Or increased,
excuse me.
By 5 seconds, so definitely a good fix. But
he sees it.
Here we go. Oh, my. What is he going to think here? What does he do? The SCV coming out. He's going to definitely want to try to make a bunker.
Is he going to cancel? No, I guess not.
I don't think he's going to cancel, and I think that might be the best choice. Let him attack that instead of his drones. That's what I would hope for.
Reaper almost out. A second one will be made soon. There it is.
Now, no gas going out yet for our Zerg player. And also Nitro Packs going up for the Reapers. I like this. Going right to the main base. Hit some drones, that's what you want to do.
Oh, this is so bad for the
And
Zerg.
he's got to control this perfectly. If he gets surrounded by drones, it's going to be very, very bad. Good moves here by Fruit Dealer. 2 drones down. 3 drones down.
We're waiting for the Queen to come out. Lings are on the way.
Oh!
Is he going to get it? And no,
Gets away,
escapes.
barely gets away. Only 2 hits left to the Zerglings. It's micro time, Tasteless.
It's micro time. Micro wars here. These kids are micro machines, man.
I used to play with those when I was a kid.
Me too. Excuse me. He's just going to go for the hatchery here. There's nothing Dealer can really do about this when he goes down here.
Zerglings coming down. They want to kill that SCV. Will they get it? Yes!
Yes, they get the SCV.
Oh, wow. He's going to have to send another SCV over there for sure. And this Reaper may get surrounded. No. Microed out of there. Very nice. Zerglings going for the counterattack. The Reapers have to chase. So those Zerglings, oh, they turn right around in the smoke. Beautiful move. Using the smoke. That is so amazing. That is what that smoke is for. Ambush. Amazing play here.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe you turned around. I was positive he was just going to go for the counterattack, but that was such... Oh my God, that was so high level.
Of the smoke, that is something we don't see a lot yet. That is why Blizzard put in the game for moves like this.
Unbelievable. I cannot. Look, frankly, if this is rock, paper, scissors, this is supposed to be this builder that Terran's doing is just supposed to win automatically. Reaper chased out by a roach.
This is so crazy.
He's going to try to intercept the Reaper. Does he get it? Ah! And he does manage to escape, going past the utility bot, formerly known as the Automaton 2000.
It's still known as that version.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Not really, but thank you.
So the Fruit Dealer's still in this. He did lose some drones, but he seems to be bouncing back. Remember, Terran had to sacrifice some SCVs to get ahead.
In fact, it's 20 drones versus 17 SCVs and a mule. But there are 2 hatcheries up and a queen. So he's going to be able to really use so many drones rather, and get his economy way ahead. Right now, making a lot of roaches. I think he may just try for a counterattack here. And if all there is Reapers, it is going to kill.
Reapers are out. Nice positioning over here. Meanwhile, we have more drones being pumped out here. The Fruit Dealer likes his economy being strong.
Right now, let's take a look at these supplies. It's kind of scary. 44 against 27. Fruit Dealer way in the lead.
I cannot believe he held off that rush. That is actually so insane. You can see the Reapers jump down, try to get around. There's more roaches over here. He's sending just a ton of roaches. He's going to see if he can't just break them. Now, Reapers can outrun roaches, but they don't win in a one-on-one fight if they're forced to stand their ground.
Yeah, and now he's hitting these barracks. Luckily, the barracks has a lot of hit points, but he's got to get some SCVs up there. I can't believe he's not repairing this barracks right now. He should have been ready for this. Oh no, and the Marauder is actually blocking the SCVs from repairing.
He's going to get it.
So bad.
He could get it. Even with this one roach not attacking, he does break it down.
The Marauders, they do a really good job against Reapers, roaches, but he's losing so many SCVs. Oh my, just targeting SCVs, getting so far ahead economically speaking.
He's getting, this is such a mission success here from the Fruit Dealer, just taking out SCVs. Meanwhile, these Reapers did not manage to do anything. I was watching them on the mini-map the whole time. Let's see if he can come back now, though. The Reapers hop up, but the Queen is there.
Taking one out.
Takes one out.
She's very protective of her baby drones.
And nope, this is denied again.
Wow, the Zerglings even have speed at this point. He's got 2 bases going very well, and in fact, adding a 3rd hatchery at his natural.
He's going to hardcore 2 base. Yeah, he's just going to try to take him out now.
Which is just a perfect choice right now. The Reaper Ass really didn't do enough.
Terran takes the island over here. That's one thing going for him.
Yeah, that's actually a very smart move. He realizes, you know what, I cannot get out there and actually expand to my normal place, so this is what I have to do.
Nice block there. He's going to go for the barracks again. I don't know if this is a wise decision by the Fruit Dealer.
It takes a lot of hits from Martyr to actually kill a Zergling.
That's true.
He's not repairing.
What?
He just assumes the Zerg will run away, and the barracks may go down.
What?
Barracks goes down again. Fruit Dealer.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
You know, what's so funny about that is I saw him do that, and I thought, well, he should really just turn around, because the Terran could repair it. And of course, the Terran thinks, well, I can repair it, so he just needs to turn around. But then he actually called his bluff.
Yeah. Beautiful move there.
Gold Expo being taken here.
And a Spire going up.
Yep.
I don't know how you're going to deal with 3 base Spire after an opening like that, HopeTorture. There. You better do something ghostly.
He goes up here, takes out the SCV. It's like the Terran player can never just get it started. You know what I mean? He's been so behind now.
I don't even know what his game plan is going to be from here. Turtling is going to allow Fruit Dealer to just make his Ultra Army. Maybe a Thor drop? Okay. Thor drop, decent idea right now.
Thor drop on the way. He can defend the island with this.
Now, the sad thing is the Spire is just about to finish. And when that thing finishes and a bunch of mutas pop out, he has a lot of money banked up, as we see, and starts 9 mutas. And unless 5 turrets go up at that expansion, maybe 4 plus quick repairing and a Thor, maybe 3 and a Thor, I guess would actually do it. But no, he has to prepare for this right now. These mutas are almost done. Some turrets going up, but I think the timing on them is a bit late.
Let's see here, the Zerg. Mutas have hatched. But actually, does the Zerg actually know? The Zerg doesn't even know about the island.
Yeah.
The island, excuse me.
But an Overlord was up there, and Thor's attacking it. I think he can put 2 and 2 together.
That's true.
And here he goes. Realizes, the turret's just in time there. HopeTorture's got to counter everything that Fruit Dealer does right now. You're just going into the main base.
Mutas, just going to see if there's any holes here. And nice, takes out an SCV, delaying the command center. That's one small victory there. Meanwhile, the Zerg expanding again, a Fruit Dealer out of control.
Yeah, he is completely out of control here, man. He knows everything in this base. He just flew right through it. He knows what's going on. He knows how many units there are. He knows how likely an attack is at this point. He knows, this is just a great position for Fruit Dealer to be in.
Getting a Bane's Ling Nest now.
Yeah, he's doing that thing that we were talking about, getting everything at once. He's getting drops, getting speed, getting roach speed, getting a Baneling Nest, and droning up while expanding twice. This is how you peel apart HopeTorture, everyone.
Got a lot of drones over here, almost oversaturated at the Gold Expo, so that means he's going to be able to get a ton of stuff.
Yeah, a ton of stuff, and stuff is the right word for it, too, because
he's going to get everything. Yeah. Now, he's going to fly in here once again. I think he wants to intimidate HopeTorture into stimming, and he does.
Yeah, these mutas actually don't mean a lot right now. Just do whatever you can with them. The final army is probably just going to be, you know, what we've seen already from Fruit Dealer. A lot of ultras, a lot of infestors, a lot of everything. But mutas, just use them for whatever you can right now. Keep HopeTorture in his base for as long as possible.
The mutas continuing to just fly around and annoy HopeTorture. The command center's on the way down here. He's going to expand again. This could be a timing where we're going to see HopeTorture attack. But then again, there's so much money on the line. He might just want to sit back and take it easy.
Yeah, he may want to do that, and I think it's a pretty good idea.
I mean, he's so ahead.
Yeah, it's his game to lose from here, really. He's up 40 supply right now. He's getting every single upgrade. There's no way he's going to be attacked. It's just life is good for the Fruit Dealer at the moment.
Life is not good for this one Marine. This is going to be bad.
And we got a drop. A lot of Banelings in here, a lot of Zerglings, and he's also got the mutas to come along if he wants.
There's no way he can save this island, I think.
Yeah, no, he should be able to take this out, or at least the SCVs. And here come the mutas as well. Here we go. This is huge. And the Zerglings start dropping out. Here come the Banes, but you don't want the Banes running into the Thor.
Oh, the Banes going into the Thor.
Yeah, well, he does kill the Thor, so that's good. And plenty of Zerglings left over. They're going to clean up. We have some dropships going to the island. And he's already lost so much over there. At this point, I want to show everyone his supply. 178 to 102.
Oh my God. Talk about a difference.
Yeah. That is a huge difference. He's going to double the supply in a moment here after he gets some Overlords out.
Oh my God. He's actually able to get the Medivacs. Now, there's a weird situation going on here because he's kind of stuck on this island.
Yeah. From his army. This makes it so that he cannot attack the Zerg player. He can't do it.
He's got to be careful. He's got to figure out how to get this army out of here because the Fruit Dealer's getting ready for another attack.
Looking to see if he can do anything over here. Got Banes and Overlords.
Banelings dropping on there, on the tanks.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be so gross. This is R-rated, everyone. If you're under 17, turn this off.
If you have children in the room, you don't want to tell them to leave or cover their eyes.
Here we go. Zerglings and Banelings being dropped. Roaches coming in. Siege tanks going. The Banelings going after the Marines. Almost nothing left for HopeTorture. And I think we're about to crown our first GSL champion, Tasteless.
The greatest StarCraft player in the world, a Fruit Dealer, now goes back in there and takes out the island.
Everywhere at once. Totally wild.
I can't believe this. This is just insane.
Over 100 supply more than his opponent.
He stopped the build. He shouldn't have been able to stop. It was a build that was designed to directly counter his opener. He stopped it. He drove the Terran all the way back into his base.
Oh, wow. Look at this. He's cleaning up, but there's nothing left, man. Oh! Hi. I'm making 39 Banelings. He's just making pure Zerglings at this point. Doesn't matter what he makes, because he is just worlds ahead, 178 to 86.
We got a big drop, though. Remember, HopeTorture came back from shambles in that last game.
That's
Maybe
right.
He's going to do it this time.
A lot of Banelings are going to have something to say about this, I think. Here they come. Infester. Oh. This also is going to be very gross.
Here we go.
One dropship sells units in it.
Oh, my God.
Fruit Dealer. Looks like this is it. We're going to see a GG in any second. And Fruit Dealer is going to be our champion of the first GSL. Amazing, astounding, stellar Zerg play.
This guy is so good.
Undoubtedly,
he's winning with a race that nobody else can win with.
Yeah,
right now, and he's doing it. He's got unbelievable strategies, so many different styles. By the way, I guess it's his last-ditch effort, and it doesn't matter.
Don't think so, buddy.
Goodbye Medevac, goodbye Marine. HopeTorture. He's just pulling himself together for the GG, realizing that he has been destroyed.
And this is going to be it.
Look at that fearsome army. Here we go.
Perfect balance of units here. Wings, roaches, banelings, and festers.
Oh! Fungal Growth, GG!
GG.
Fruit Dealer
We've
is
done it.
our champion.